Hey everybody, welcome to the Fight with Depression mobile wood shop. Let's take a look inside. So as you can see in here we have our little woodworking setup. It's not obviously not the same thing that I have at home or most people have in their wood shop, but a good thing with this is some of this stuff is easily transferable to outside. So we do have a canopy that we can put up and we get ourselves some shade and some fresh air. And if you can't tell, I'm not sure if you can pick up the sounds right now, but we are away from the city. We're away from town. There's no power around us right now, but good thing is we have mobile power. So I'm sure you can hear it running right now. Our generator is actually very quiet for a generator. I just have it where I have it positioned right now. It might be picking up a little bit of sound, but you know what? We have power. We can set up wherever we need to. We can set up in a church parking lot. We can set up at your fire station, your police station, wherever. Obviously, it's going to be good if we can run our power directly to a power source, that's tied into the city, the power grid, so to speak. But you don't have that luxury, or maybe you want to get away from everything. You want to get up to the mountains or something. We can get away from the city like we are right now, and we have our mobile power. And I wish I could tell you that I did all this on my own. I didn't. I was fortunate enough I bought this from a gentleman who had everything set up before, and I purchased it from him. And we talk about God's timing, and this time it worked out that he was telling me this is what you need to do. It was perfect timing that we came into this, and this gentleman had it all set up, and I purchased this and got it kind of fit for what we need to use it for. Alright, so now we're just looking at this from a different angle. Now we're at the back of the trailer here. One thing that sometimes you get dirty working on projects, working on knives, working on your cutting boards, whatever it is. We get a little messy, or you need to clean up your brushes or whatever your materials. Like I said, the gentleman I bought this from, he already had all this stuff figured out, and I'm glad he did, because I don't know that I would have figured any of this stuff out. But we do have water now too. To clean up. Yeah, so as you can see right now, we're outside in nature, right? This is what you want to do, is come out here and maybe do a photography outing, take some pictures that you can be proud of, and then head into the wood shop and make yourself a picture frame your photo that you took while you were out here. This is what we do, right? We want to get away from a lot of stuff sometimes, and I can be the first to attest that life gets hard sometimes. We get overwhelmed with life. We get overwhelmed with work. First responders, we deal with a lot. I spent 20 years in the fire service, and it starts taking a toll. I don't know if you just saw that butterfly go by. It starts taking a toll on you, and it gets overwhelming. And sometimes you need a break. You need a mental reset, and that's what we do at the Fight with Depression. We give you that opportunity to do that mental reset. We talk about mindfulness exercises, and that's just basically being in the moment. And that's a lot of what we do here at the Fight with Depression. Is we put you in that moment. We give you that mental reset. We give you that break from your normal patterns of everyday life, that it starts getting, I don't know, a little monotonous, a little overwhelming. We put you in that moment. You want to, like I said, come to a photography outing, and you're focused on the lighting, transferring that from the sun or the moon, whatever artificial light, whatever natural light, anything, and we transfer that into a photograph, and teach you how to see those things from a different perspective. It gives you that perspective on life. Now you start looking at things not with a cynical point of view, but you start looking at things for its beauty. Instead of being frustrated that a butterfly is flying around me while I'm trying to record a video, now you see that beauty of that butterfly going, man, wonder if it's going to land somewhere I can get a photograph of it. This lake behind me, you hear the insects and hear the birds and everything, and you start thinking of that from a different perspective. It's getting you to recognize certain things for what they are. You're doing your woodworking, and you're focused on making that project that you're working on, whether you're working on a knife handle, whether you're working on a cutting board, or a picture frame or a utensil holder, you're working on a coat rack, whatever it is, you want to learn how to make, and you're coming out here with us to, like I said, get away from the monotony of everyday life, and you're learning how to build something, learning how to make something. You're learning a new skill while you're out of your everyday life. You're away from your everyday life. You're breaking that cycle. You're breaking that everyday cycle. That's what we're doing here at the Fight with Depression. So if you want to do something like that, then go to the website, go to thefightwithdepression.com. I don't know. Maybe I'll do this. I don't know. Let me pick that up. And you can remind. You're cutting your vegetables. You're cutting whatever it is. We talk about a lot of those techniques, a lot of those. There's a car passing by.